It was a beautiful sunny day when four friends, Alex, Mia, Jack, and Emma, arrived at the small island of Kai. They had been planning this trip for months, and they were excited to explore the island and its secrets. As they stepped off the boat, they were greeted by the warm sand between their toes and the sound of waves crashing against the shore. The island was covered in lush green trees, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of tropical flowers. The group of friends was led by Alex, a seasoned adventurer who had been to many islands before. He was tall and lean, with a strong jawline and piercing blue eyes. Mia, on the other hand, was a free spirit, always up for a challenge and never afraid to take risks. She had long, curly brown hair and a bright smile. Jack was the group's tech expert, always carrying a camera and a backpack full of gadgets. He was quiet and observant, but always ready to lend a helping hand. Emma, the youngest of the group, was a nature lover, always eager to explore the island's flora and fauna. She had short, spiky black hair and a contagious laugh. As they set off on their adventure, they decided to explore the island's interior. They packed their bags with water, snacks, and sunscreen and set off towards the dense jungle. The air grew thick with humidity, and the sounds of the island grew louder, birds chirping, leaves rustling, and the distant roar of a waterfall. After a few hours of hiking, they came across a clearing, and in the center of it stood an ancient tree, its trunk twisted and gnarled with age. The tree seemed to be calling to them, and they felt an inexplicable connection to it. "This is it," Alex said, his eyes shining with excitement. "This is the heart of the island." Mia, ever the thrill-seeker, suggested they climb the tree. Jack, ever the skeptic, warned them of the dangers, but Emma, ever the nature lover, saw the beauty in it. "Let's do it," she exclaimed. With some hesitation, the group began to climb the tree. The branches were thick and sturdy, but the leaves were slippery, and they had to be careful not to fall. As they climbed higher, the view of the island grew more breathtaking, the turquoise sea, the green hills, and the white sandy beaches. At the top of the tree, they found a small platform, and on it, a beautiful wooden chest. The chest was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, and it seemed to be emitting a strange energy. "What is this?" Mia asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I think it's a treasure chest," Jack said, his eyes wide with excitement. "But what kind of treasure?" Emma asked, her curiosity getting the better of her. Alex, ever the leader, suggested they open the chest together. As they lifted the lid, a puff of misty air escaped, and inside they found a collection of strange and wondrous objects, shells, feathers, and a small, glowing crystal. "This is incredible," Emma breathed. "But what does it mean?" Mia asked, her brow furrowed in confusion. As they examined the objects, they began to notice that each one was connected to the island in some way. The shells were from the island's beaches, the feathers were from the island's birds, and the crystal seemed to be emitting an energy that was unique to the island. Suddenly, the air around them began to change. The misty air grew thicker, and the sounds of the island grew louder. The group felt a strange energy building up inside them, and they knew that they were about to experience something incredible. As they stood there, frozen in awe, the island itself began to transform around them. The trees grew taller, the flowers bloomed brighter, and the sea sparkled like diamonds. The group felt themselves being lifted off the ground, and they were transported to a place beyond their wildest dreams. They found themselves standing on a cliff, overlooking a breathtaking landscape, a valley filled with towering waterfalls, sparkling lakes, and lush green forests. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers, and the sound of birdsong echoed through the valley. "This is incredible," Emma breathed. "We're seeing the island's true beauty," Alex said, his eyes shining with wonder. As they stood there, taking in the breathtaking view, they realized that the island had been hiding its secrets from them all along. The treasure chest had been more than just a collection of objects. It had been a key to unlocking the island's true potential. As they stood there, basking in the beauty of the island, they knew that this was an adventure they would never forget. They had discovered a secret that few people knew, and they had experienced a magic that few people had ever seen. As they made their way back down the tree, they knew that they would never look at the island in the same way again. They had discovered a new side of themselves, and they had experienced a connection to the island that they would never forget. As they stepped off the boat, back onto the mainland, They knew that they would always carry the memory of their island adventure with them. They had discovered a secret that would stay with them forever, and they had experienced a magic that would stay with them for the rest of their lives.